So here it is, the 22 TCM. I really wanted to love this pistol. It's an oddball round, which I'm really into. It had a lot of promise. However, I cannot shoot a full magazine through it without it jamming. I also already had to send it back because the front sight came off. It just wouldn't stay on. I couldn't figure out for a little while why I couldn't group anything. Then I realized the front sight was so loose that it was wobbling back and forth. I already sent that back in. Their customer service is excellent. They sent me a label that I just slapped on a box and sent it through FedEx. I got it back in about 3 weeks. So that part was good. However, 22 TCM, I cannot get it to fire for more than 3 rounds at a time, if I'm lucky. I'll show you a video sequence here of my last outing where nothing positive happened.
Let's try some factory ammo. Once again. Factory ammo without a jam or a misfire again. There it is. Every time. Constantly.
With that said, the 9mm conversion is fantastic. It works, it feeds correctly, it's accurate. For anything else, I love the gun in 9mm. So if I can't get the 22 TCM to function reliably, I'll use it for fun once in a while, and I will use this for 9mm and possibly compete with it.
So far the 9mm has been a pleasure to shoot compared to the 22 TCM barrel that comes with it. I don't know why it's having that much problems, but it's been consistent since I bought the thing.
So the gun itself, it comes with some great grips. These are the VZ grips, super grippy. They got a lot of positive traction to them. I really like them a lot. So that part's good. The trigger itself is fantastic. Show you that's open. The trigger itself is fantastic. There's very little creep, and it's a very solid break. I would guess it's somewhere in the 4 to 5 pound range. Fantastic. When the 22 TCM barrel and spring are in there, it is a 7-pound spring. It feels like a 22. It's super easy to get in. The recoil, because of the weight of this gun, is probably less than a 22. That being said, the weight is a lot more than, say, my Springfoot Armory 1911. This gun does have some weight to it, but you know, that helps you bring the recoil down, and I actually like it. So here's the thing. If I was to do this again, I probably would. The 22 TCM is cool, but it's not really an end-all be-all. The fact that I can shoot 9mm out of this as well with just the barrel swap and spring swap is fantastic, because then I can compete with it. When I'm showing new people how to shoot, they can shoot it very well, especially with the 1911 platform, which I really like. The trigger's great, the recoil is great, the management's great, the trigger's great. I just like everything about this weapon, other than the fact that I cannot get it to reliably shoot the 22 TCM cartridge out of it without jamming or failures to extract. But again, if I was to do it again, I would probably still buy it because it's a lot of fun once you do get it to shoot once in a while. It's pretty accurate. Factory ammo is, decently easy to find if you take a little time and look around your local stores. I have found it in multiple stores around Arizona and Southern California. It's pleasantly easy to find, and reloading for it is a pain in the butt. It is a bottleneck cartridge. That means it takes a little more. It's not just like a rifle round. Because it's a bottleneck, it's a little bit harder. You got to bump the shoulder back. You got to make sure you do certain things. It's a smaller cartridge, so you can overcharge it pretty easily. However, there is low data out there, multiple powders. I know that there's a lot of people playing around with it, so they have put some low data out there. The ammo or the projectiles themselves are easy to find. The brass is easy to find. Primer's easy to find, so you got that going for you. But like I said, I'll probably be using this mostly for 9mm. I'll use the 22 TCM just for fun occasionally, but it is not the most reliable caliber to use. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that review. There should be some video linked in there. If you look in the description, you'll see a review which is written. It's got a lot more information, a little bit of detail, reloading information, and just some random thoughts and notes from my time with this weapon. Hope you enjoyed.